Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Aina. So look, if you're watching this, that means you came back to my channel. So welcome back. And if you new, like, comment, subscribe, share, because we're gonna get into some things. Okay? So look, I'm gonna get into this beat today, y'all. I did my brows off camera. I will post an eyebrow tutorial soon. And that's that. Let's get into this. All right, y'all. First thing we're gonna do is take our two primers and prime our lids. If you see me look down, my mirror is here and then my monitor is there. So I'm just gonna mix these two on the back of my hand because it's easier, and I'm mixing together to apply them on my lid anyways. Alright, boom, like that. Now that we have our lids primed, we're going to jump into this look. So, I'm using the Jackie Aina palette again. This is a one palette look. I'm going to dip into the shade Ginger from the palette. And we're going to blend in our little transition space area. Alright, boom, like that. We're going to hop into our next shade, which is going to be Edges from the palette. And so far, y'all, about this palette, I love this palette. I love Jackie Aina in general, but this palette is like freaking amazing. I can't even lie. But now we're going to take like an angled, I don't know if you can see that. It's like an angled eyeshadow brush, and we're going to dip into the shade Credit. So this look is real easy. And again, in my opinion, it's beginner friendly. We're gonna put edges in our crease. And a little trick, if you can't find your crease, I saw in another YouTube video that if you take your brush and when you stamp it in and you feel that like pocket right there, that's like the crease of your eye. If I'm wording it right. But we're gonna take edges and we're gonna stamp it into our crease. But while we're stamping, we're gonna like lightly stamp, but like blend it out at the same time. Y'all, sometimes I can't talk, okay? Bear with me. And this eye look is really quick too. I'm just gonna blend out edges. Credit. My bad, y'all. We're gonna blend out Credit. But we're gonna dip back into edges though once we get done blending. Because like I said in my last video, with eyeshadow, you gotta be patient. You gotta be ready to sometimes dip back into colors you used at the beginning of your look and reintroduce those colors. So I'm going back into edges and I'm just gonna reintroduce edges again. Directly above Credit. Just a little bit. Alright, boom. And then we have this. I love this eye look, y'all. So much. Now we're going to take a flat brush like that. And then we're going to dip into the shade Sponsored. And then we're going to pat that all along our lid. Now, as a side note, y'all, I wear glasses, like, in real life. I actually need glasses. And I don't have contacts. So, a lot of times you see me squinting, I legit can't see, which is why I got to really have my mirror up close and look down in my mirror, which is why I need this extra bright light so I can see, you know. So, bear with me, y'all. I might get contacts one of these days. But we're going to take Sponsored and we're going to go right all over our lid. Little, like, I don't know how to describe the sound, but like a rotating fan sound. Like for those who got like laptops and computers, that little sound they make from the fan. That's my MacBook. I gotta take it to Geek Squad, y'all. It started making that sound after I took it out of my book bag, and I ain't gonna lie, I think it's something stuck in there. Some like crumbs or something, cause I was snacking in class and I had some chips in my book bag, and the chip bag kind of spilled out. We just gonna pat Sponsored all over the lid like that. We're kind of cutting the crease with it, if you will, a little bit. Now, boom. And we got that. So, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go back. We're going to go back into our eye primer and we're going to prime our lower lash line. So again, I'm going to mix both colors on the back of my hand. And I'm going to take a small detailed liner brush. Like that. I'm about to do my other eye too. Like that. So now that we look crazy, we gonna take, ooh, I can't see. We gonna take a smudging brush, if I can find it. Here we are. We gonna take a little smudger brush like that, and we're about to apply some colors to our bottom lash line. So we're gonna dip into Credit, and we're gonna apply Credit in the outer V right here. And then we're going to take Credit and we're going to apply it into the inner right here. Then after that, we're going to dip into edges. And we're going to put edges. We're going to overlay Credit with edges. We're going to overlay it a little bit. Right where the primer and Credit meet, we're going to overlay it, like right there. So like right there. I'm just going to stamp that right there. And then we're going to wipe our brush off, and then we're going to blend it out. Now, boom. Now, after we do that, we're going to take a smaller brush. We're going to take a smaller brush like that, and then we're going to dip back into Sponsored and put it directly in the middle. Right in the middle though. Boom, like that. And this is the look, you guys. So now we just gotta throw on some lashes, and I'll be right back. Lashes, we got a lash on. So now I'm gonna go into my Urban Decay Perversion Black and Black mascara. And we're about to blend our natural lashes into our falsies. And again, I apologize for looking down so much. I am looking for a bigger mirror or a more higher mirror, so that way I don't have to look down so much. But now that we blended our lashes into our falsies, we're going to go back to the palette because we're going to do an inner tear duct highlight. We're going to go into the shade Trust Issues, which is this. Ooh, not blind y'all. which is that white shade right there. So we're gonna go into chartreuse. We're gonna put in our very inner corner, tear duct. Okay, like that. Yeah, y'all can see that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do it like that. Then I'm gonna take trust issues again, and we're gonna hit this outer right there. And this is just something that I like to do. I feel like it adds a little more of a pop to your look. Especially for us girls who wear glasses, we need our makeup to pop through our glasses, okay? So now I'm going to go into the shade Dwellas, or Dwellas, how Jackie be pronouncing it. And I'm going to hit that inner tear duct. But this time I'm going to hit it just a real little bit, just to add some dimension. And then hit the outer tear duct right here. And then boom. This is our completed look. I'm gonna go do my other eye off camera, and then I'll be back to finish the rest of this face. The rest of my face, I'm about to clip my hair back, just because you want your hair out of your way. I usually do it in the beginning, but I ain't feel like it, ain't gonna lie to you. Now that my hair is clipped back, it look like I got an egg for a head. Let's get into the rest of this face. So I'm gonna take the Milk Hydro Grip primer for my face. I need some more of this shit. Just gonna rub this in with my hands. All right, boom. Now, I'm about to go in and color correct. Like, I'm just gonna color correct a little bit because I got some little dark marks, a little bit, not a lot. I don't color correct a lot. All right. Now after we color correct, I'm gonna take a little small brush like that. Wipe it off a little bit because I'm gonna blend my color correct out. Boom. Oh, and this is the LA Pro Concealer Orange Corrector too, by the way. Now I'm just gonna take whatever is left on my brush to just go over some other areas just to make sure it's all blended. Because when you color correct, the purpose of color correcting is correct any dark marks under, like, you know, on your skin. So when you use a color corrector, when you blend it out, it should blend out almost into your skin, like almost. So start small and then work your way up with, especially this one. This a little goes a long way. There's been times where I would use too much and then my face looks red or orange. So just blend it a little bit. All right, boom. Now we're gonna go into the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm in the shade Chestnut. And I don't use a lot of foundation. Like, I realize that when I do use a lot, or if I try to do like a really like full-on coverage, like full Hollywood, can't even tell that I had a pimple a day in my life coverage, I don't like that look on me. Like, I don't mind when a little bits of stuff peek through. But this is a medium to full coverage foundation, and I do love this foundation a lot. So I'm just gonna start small. And I use two brushes for foundation. I use a flat stippling brush, but then when I'm done, I'm gonna take the same brush that I use for my color corrector. I'm gonna wipe it off, and then I'm gonna go into certain smaller areas. Just because that's what works for me. On top of me doing makeup without my glasses, this will work for me to make sure that I don't wipe things that don't need to be wiped. I want to know what's the hardest thing of my daily routine. It's the days where I want to change my piercings to match my makeup look or to match my outfit. Doing that with nails. Oh my god, it takes like an hour for me to change my piercings after I done drop the balls to them, after I done drop my nose ring 6, 7, 8 times. It be a lot, y'all. But I would never retire my piercings. I actually am about to get another lip ring to my bottom lip right here. When I go do that, I'll vlog that day. And take my iPad or my phone into the tattoo shop with me. So now I'm about to do my forehead. I don't put a lot of foundation on my forehead. Now we're going to take that same small brush we used for color correcting. I'm going to wipe it off. And then I'm going to go in and blend out the smaller areas. I'm just going to coat the brush a little bit. Then we're going to hit that under eye area. Now, I am a self-taught makeup artist, so a lot of techniques I don't do yet because I'm still learning. Alright. Now I'm about to go around my brows a little bit. Make sure everything is blended out up there. And then I'm gonna take a smaller, this is a clean brush. I'm gonna take this and just make sure everything is coated in. This is just like as a final step to make sure everything is, you know, blended and together. So something I am learning how to do and I'm learning to get into would be under eye concealer. I am currently learning that. So as of right now, I don't do that in my videos. I don't contour. I use bronzer to contour. And that's just because I just don't like the way contour looks on me. I like how it looks when I use a bronzer. Alright, boom. So after that, I'm going to use this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, however you pronounce it, bronzer in the shade Medium Deep. And I can't find my brush, y'all. Yes, I can. No, I can't. Ooh, y'all, I can't find my brush. Huh, excuse me, y'all. Could not find my brush for nothing. But I'm going to take this brush here. And this bronzer is not like super dark. I would like it a shade darker. So when I do my next Sephora trip, I do plan on getting some of the Fenty Beauty bronzers. Because I do want it just a little bit darker. But when I say this smells like pure chocolate, it smells like pure chocolate. But it's not like a strong chocolate, if you get what I mean. Now I'm going to go along the forehead a little bit. Now, I don't contour my nose because I wear glasses. So it's hard for me to contour. I don't contour my nose. So now, after that, we are going to highlight. And for highlighter, I'm going to use the Becca Champagne Pop for my brow bone. And then I'm using a different highlighter for my cheeks. So this is the Becca Pressed Highlighter. It's like really small. Sephora was having a sale where they were giving out these. And then like a small setting powder with the full size foundation when you buy one, I mean. So it's really small, but this is so pretty, y'all. It's like a really cute natural highlight. Perfect brow bone highlight. I'm just gonna highlight. For some reason, whenever I highlight this brow, it always comes out better. Or it could just be me. My mom always said that we are our worst critic. We see the things that no one else gonna be seeing because I'm not paying attention. Now I'm about to highlight my nose. So when I highlight my nose, I highlight like in between my eyes, like here. And then I highlight like right there. So like I make like an exclamation mark, if that makes sense. Because like my nose gets pretty like shiny as it is. But that's how I highlight. And then I'm gonna hit the very tip of my nose, like right there. And that'll be that. Then what's left on the brush, I do my chin. On the chin area, and then I blend it out with my finger. And then, because these areas like my chin and my forehead area, they don't need to be super highlighted. They just need a little. That's just how I like my highlight. So then I'm going to go into the Urban Decay Moondust. The shade is in the shade Fool's Gold. This is actually an eyeshadow, but I like using eyeshadows as highlighters. I'm going to hit my cheeks right there. This is real similar to the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter. This just have reflex of gold in it. I mean, no, reflex of green. It's gold with reflexes of like green. Boom, y'all see that highlight though? Do y'all see that highlight? That highlight is bomb. So now we're I'm actually gonna get a blush. We're gonna actually use blush once I find it. I got my blush. This is the Maybelline Master Blush Palette. And we're gonna go into this dark shade right there. And I'm using like an angled brush like that. And I love blush, you guys. And we're gonna go directly underneath the highlight. And I use my blush brush, like some people do it, like I use my blush brush like opposite to my face, if that makes sense. After that, I'm gonna take my really big fluffy brush and tap it out. Boom, here we are. So now we're on to our final step of this look, you guys, the lips. So for lips, we're gonna take the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Hot Chocolit. We're going to take the Anastasia Lip Gloss, Diamond Lip Gloss. Okay. And then this is just a regular brown lip liner. I ordered a set of lip liners from Amazon. Then that's not like no big brand name or nothing. But any brown chocolate lip liner you got will work. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to line my lips. Alright, after I line my lips, I'm gonna take hot chocolate and apply it. Don't y'all think it's funny people make those weird faces to put on lipstick and lip gloss? I'm one of those people. Boom. Then we're gonna go into the Diamond Lip Gloss by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And we're gonna dab that right in the center. Like that. So boom. This is the finished look, you guys. Let me see. Can I get a little closer? How about that? This is the finished look, guys. Let me fix my hair, throw some hoops in, and I'll come back. Alright, y'all. I am back. This is the finished look. I'm doing some hoops with my edges. You know, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial, this beginner-friendly one eyeshadow palette look. Like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on the post notifications like a little bell like here. Turn that on, click that so you never miss a beat. So when I post videos, you get them. You know, tell your friends, tell your mom and your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, whoever. Tell them, you know, come subscribe to Deanna Willette so y'all can, you know, watch me do these beats, these looks, try new things. Anything you guys want to see me review, talk about, leave it in the description box. Leave it in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.